Hello, I'm Nelson Williams, and this is Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines. Yes! Tonight, we are going to go visit with Bertram Tung, now that we have figured out where he is after solving the feud between Therese and Jeanette Vorman. But first, let's take advantage of the mentally ill. These are all thin bloods. Malkavian vampires, who are a little off, little crazy. The Malkavian clan is really crazy, but since these are thin bloods, half vampires, they only get a dose of it, not the full bore. Let's go talk to this guy.
You have any of those items you mentioned?
Sure. How much unicorn blood do you need?
I'll buy as much as you've got.
I have a lot. I have 3 bags, 360.
I think I have enough for the procedure now. Thanks for the blood.
Sure thing. Just to be sure, you may want to kill the head vampire with this holy stake. $100.
Yeah, here you go. Now where can I find the head vampire?
You can't figure it out? He's the President of the United States. This game, of course, takes place in 2004, George Bush. I'm actually only fudging it. It's really Cheney.
We won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
Well, he runs off. And since he's an utter screw-up, nothing comes of it. The rest of these have their own little things. She tells the future. We've already spoken to her and got a cryptic reference to the rest of our game, including the important advice, don't open it. Don't open what? I don't know. We'll find out. This guy stutters a lot. This guy is waiting for his sire, a vampire lady who turned him into a vampire. Obviously, he's got a lot on his mind, because that water is not fazing him one bit. Well, you'll also notice that little gun in the corner means this is a combat zone. There's no reason for that. Nothing will come of it. Nothing at all. Well, let's go out and do our business, shall we? Up and around. Alright, we'll just go up to here, jump out of the parking lot, and then I'll meet you at Bertram Tung's place. Yes, his wonderful, wonderful place. Trust me, it's everything you'd hoped it could be. I'll see you there. Hello again. This isn't Bertram Tung's place. This is Gallery Noir, where we slashed the paintings and fought that blood demon. Apparently, somebody made some phone calls. Let's see what this is all about.
Crime scene. Gonna have to ask you to step back, please.
What's going on here?
Some lunatic broke into the gallery and slashed up the paintings. Everyone's a critic these days, huh?
Critics with knives. I just hope they catch the girl, or person who did this. Bye now. Alright, see you at Tung's. Alright, here's the oil tanker. Well, the oil tank, in any case. Here's a big hole in the side. I guess this is the place to go. Let's find out. Oh, hey, there's a guy in there. Ooh, he's got a setup. You know, looks like my first house, actually. Let's talk to him.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart?
You knew I was looking for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh, so you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture. Interesting choice either way.
Let me tell you, it's a whole lot of column B. You must be Bertram Tung.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Well, of course you do. I have it written on my shirt.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
Not exactly gossip, since everyone was there. But that's great, so you know how I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
The Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
What about the humans there?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Let me explain quickly. The Sabbat have interesting recruiting methods. He's calling them shovelheads because the standard way of getting yourselves into the Sabbat is to be hauled off to a graveyard, banged over the head with a shovel, and buried alive. Those awakening vampires who have the strength and the willpower to claw their way to the surface get to join the Sabbat. Those who don't get to rot in a living grave. Fun people, huh? They know they're working for vampires?
Yeah. The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
I was born ready. Let's go. Alright, and this will take us to the warehouse. The warehouse is our first really challenging location. There's a bunch of different ways to get through it, but for this particular bit, we're going to choose the stealth approach. You notice this is a combat zone. We, however, are going to sneak through here without being seen by anybody. Maybe. Probably. I'll let you know how that goes. Those of you who have been watching the video have noticed that we are missing our girl who normally accompanies us. This is because, being a stealth mission, we don't want the extra complication of somebody who might be seen. So, let's crawl up through this little sewer into this ruined bathroom and see what there is to see. Well, he's having himself a good time in there. Let's empty this out. Not that we'll ever use that ammo, but it's nice to have. That guy's having himself a smoke, and this is our door out. Schlunk. Now, there's typically a guy watching from over here. I think that was this guy, the smoking guy. Yeah, that's him. So we're going to sneak around here. The reason why should become rapidly apparent. Mostly, goodies! We all like goodies, right? Hey, there's a crate back there. I wonder what could be in it. Ooh, shotgun ammo. We've got a shotgun. We'll take that. Nope. Still empty. Okay. So that loads us up on some goodies. We've got extra ammo we're not going to use. Always handy. And now let's see if we can sneak back up there without being seen. We've got a pretty good chance of it. This guy right here is just a generic bum. It doesn't matter if he sees us. That guy right there is Sabbat. Or rather, he's working for them. If we do things right, we're not going to see a Sabbat vampire here. That's the way we want it. They're nasty customers.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Foxes all in everyone's face and shit. Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. Someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
We are going to sneak along the wall right here. I don't like the sound of this Marcus, and it sounds like the place is guarded, so we'll avoid them as best we can. You'll notice that I have my blood buff highlighted over there in the corner. The reason why is because if I hit that, it increases all my physical attributes, including my stealthy bits. Which means, for cost in blood, I can do some pretty hefty stealthing whenever I need to. It'll only last for a while though, so it's not something I want to keep on the whole time. It also helps improve my lockpicking, which might come in handy. Not yet, but it might come in handy. And that gets us through there. See those guys over there? Instead of guarding, they're playing cards, just like the guard said. Well, just like the other guys said.
I know you best keep your voice down, home. Marcus don't play that shit.
I'm just asking a question.
That's the shit he don't play.
Look, why don't you just shut up and play your fucking cards? Where the hell's Junior?
He's inside watching the steps. Guess Marcus is here.
Fun guys. Okay. Gets us in here. There's a guy watching this area. You can see him up on a ledge over there. But we are going to sneak. And we are going to sneak through this railroad car. Because that's what railroad cars are for. See, you can see him up there. But we do not want to be seen. We are silence. We are stealth incarnate. Alright. Now, he's guarding the stairs, but we're not going to take the stairs. We're going to take the door. Dunk. And it closes. Hey, look at that. One of those easily throwable objects. Well, we're not going to have any use for that, are we? Okay, that guy's sneaking along there. We're going to hide behind him. We don't need to be seen by sneaky guy. Not at all. So we're just going to run around behind him. Sloop. And sneak into a corner. This is my corner. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Let's see how far he walks. Walks around to there, and then turns around and cruises back. Well, I think I can sneak around behind him when he goes past. So we'll try that. So we'll just wait for him to come around again. Here he comes. Swoop. And we're not going to go in there. That's not the warehouse. We don't need to go in there. What we need to do is go to this alley here. Can I pick this up? No. Just checking. Another one of those possible throwable objects, you know, that everyone loves. Apparently somebody is looking at us. But I don't know where. Maybe from one of those windows? I don't know. But I've been hearing a lot of little wolf sounds. I wonder what that's about. Uh-oh. Guy. We'll get to him in a moment.